Ah, there it goes. And y'all still can't. I don't know. I mean, can y'all see me? What are those texting me? Obviously right there, but I can't see the preview. Anyway, fuck it. So what's going on, everybody? My name is Austin. You are back at Burkify Gaming. We are getting back to Amnesia now. This is one of those games that I said I was going to try to get back into. Like yesterday in Call of Duty, I said I know I played a lot of games, and I started them, never finished them. A couple of them I had to restart because I don't remember where I was or what I was doing. So this is one of those games I'm going to get back into. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to shut my light off now. I really hope y'all can see what that problem is. If y'all can't see me, then I'll have to talk to somebody else about what's going on, because I don't know. Man, no, I know y'all might have problems now trying to see me because...
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. Shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... Yes. I am Daniel.
I forgot about that. It kind of scared me as I was talking. But at least I don't remember where I was in this game, so I'm just going to go ahead and restart it. Clean slate. Try to do this often so I don't lose where I was. I'm not playing on a controller. Notes. Okay. Diaries. Mentos. Follow the liquid trail, find source. Okay, yeah, I can. It feels like blood and I don't know what that is. But I do want to make sure I'm very thorough. Get everything I can. Tinderbox, alright. Very thundery and windy. Oh, I thought that was a person! What's over here? Anything? More candles. Why are you breathing so heavy? Shut the hell up. Why am I crawling? Yeah. Oh, I have a bit of lag. I gotta change some settings here. I think this is why I played last time, because I had too much lag. I'm gonna try to turn down some settings. Maybe make it not so beautiful. Graphics. Texture quality. We'll go medium, see if that helps anything. Oh, because tinderboxes are used for that door does not like being touched. Oh, tinderbox. So. Boxes are used light candles and other light sources in the environment. The number of tinderboxes shown in the inventory or tab. Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to be very thorough, so this might be a very slow game for me. And at the same time, I also know I don't have a very good tolerance for these games. Like, I love them, but I'm easily scared, so I might not make long playthroughs. Might be like short episodes, which is something I don't usually do. Usually I make videos for a long time, but you know, horror games are different, as y'all saw with There's Fear when I was playing with Crow. Right at the staircase. Tick, tick, tick. Alright. What is that? This thing swings one. Well, I press shift to see if I can run it and lie down. I'll get to you. Hold your fucking horses. I'm busy. Okay, so it actually wants me to go over there, but nothing. All right, let me go over here first. Again, that thing scared the shit out of me because I didn't know it was back here. So when I look at it, I see it's a person. I don't know what that cracking is either, but I'm not okay with this. So I'll get to you. So looks like I didn't go in here next. Not crazy. There was somebody standing there, right? Like that wasn't just my imagination. Beware standing in darkness. Beware, when standing in darkness, standing will slowly drain, turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Well, bitch! What the fuck? Noises. I am aware that the game is very, very old, but like growing up as a kid, I never really got a chance to play games like this because my mom didn't believe in video games. Like, she believed that they took away from family time, and so I never really got a chance to play games as a kid. What am I fucking me? I got a rock! Oh. Old archives. Oh, we're going to the old archives. If the game would not out. The children cheered him on, his name voiced in steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. I just hit a rock! Wendy, it sounds like you should get some work done, because okay, here's what that sounds like. You know when you're playing games, you pick things up and you just ram it against the wall, like Prop Hunt? That's what that sounds like. What is this book? Nothing important. Fuck that book. Where's a rock? I want to carry a rock. One hell of a draft, but now it's very dark. What is this room? The boxes. Books. I think that's what that is. I don't know. Can you just not? Look. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. All is good. We're going slowly insane. Oil. Ominous music. Oh. Oh. Oh, tinderbox. Alright, I want to see if there's any other way I could go other than where it's telling me to go. Now I do see an oil counter, which means that I need to be very conservative with my lantern. Door here. Knock knock. You say he lived in, I think, Mayfair, London? I don't know if they actually did get. Oh, it's not in here? Yeah, see, that's what that fucking sound sounded like earlier. Just clonk, 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 clonk. What is this? Do I need to light that? Or is... Ah, nice and warm. Alright. Tinderbox. Dope. Alright. Keep moving. That was about. Over here. Ah, oil. The lantern drains oil when it is turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, double click on the oil item in the inventory. Alright. You're a bug. I don't appreciate that.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, so when that happened, I thought that was like I'm sorry, I thought that was like a note from his dad or something, but no. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, broken bottles. I don't know what that was. What's this? I feel like I need to press this. I don't want to press it until I know for sure. Alright. A lot of bottles, but anyway. Oh, okay, yeah. Dope. Oh. Okay. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of his family. Or of family. So is his family in Canterbury and he was traveling to Dover? So, because his job requires him to travel, so he stopped by to say hi to his family and then left to Dover? Or... I'm not really sure. I still don't know who they're talking about. It could be Daniel. It could be that Alexander Brandenburg. It could be... Oh, no. Alexander's in the dark. Apparently he is dying. Jump back here. I just want to be very thorough. Oh, I got a rock. Oh, lag. Got a rock. So is this where you want me to go? And I'm lagged out again. Come on, game. Well, the music cut out, which is not a good sign.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Well, that was a little weird. So I think he wants me to go down there, but like I said, I'm still trying to be very thorough, so... The way my... The one was kind of scary when I first walked in, now it's just becoming a nuisance. Was that a dog eat gunshots? Something like gunshots from an AK after spiderweb. But something like gunshots after, what is that? Oh, archives. Do I need to go here? I don't... Am I just there? Wait. This then? Old archives. Okay, so that was like the new archives, so I probably want to go in there just to look around. But I want to go through any doors until I know I've searched everything else around here. Oh. Oil and tinderbox. We're doing pretty good on the tinderbox. Just going to go refill my oil. What is this? Oh, it's a lantern. It didn't look like that at first, and I was really confused. Take a book. Oh, I can't take a book. Knowledge hurts! I step on you, bastard. Die. Die! Anyway. Why are they hissing at me? That's... I don't know what that's about. Still swinging? Alright, so... Update. Don't touch big doors. They don't like to be touched. Why it turned red, I don't know. Did I walk through a spider web? I fucking did. Hi friend, I'm standing in your house. Is this trespassing, technically? Let's go where I heard the screaming from. Oh. Okay, what's over here? Laboratory. Or... The alcoholic in me says to go here. But the scientist in me says go over there. But I forget, I'm not a scientist, I'm an idiot. So we're going to go here. Oh. Daniel's note to self. Diaries. Mementos. Find a key to the wine cellar. Alright. We're going to the laboratory then. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at the Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. keep hearing dogs? What did the dogs do to you? Ooh, scary dust. Oh, fuck you. That thing. So I know this is where this isn't where it wanted me to go. I think I was supposed to go down there, that one place. But like I said before, I'm trying to be very thorough. I want to make sure I don't miss any tinder boxes, oil, notes, anything like that. Why are you screaming at me? Oh, is this oil? It is oil. Go ahead. I want to make sure I'm mostly filled up as long as I can be. No, I'm saving any of them right now.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Coop-right aqua fortis? What is that? This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic. Highly acid isn't a thing. Highly acidic and proves impractical to put to use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Nursery pot. Alright. You get the fuck out of the way. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things to take comfort in you, as long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them just they lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay, I thought that was one of the things I could take. Tinderbox. Go ahead and turn this on. Tinderbox. Can I? Oh, my game lagged out when I tried to press control. Can I please not have lag? This is why I quit playing the game in the last place, because I remembered that. Oh. So the game does not like me pressing control. Yeah, see, every time I do it, it lags out. A little bit. Wardrobe, not the wardrobe, the shelf. Kind of weird, like this game doesn't want to run. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experience has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in the storage. Some of them seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh. 4 different grades. Okay. So I really didn't need to be down here just yet. But eventually, I'll have to come back. I think I thoroughly explored this area. before I go back to the intro, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'm having a lot of fun so far. It's kind of I think this game is kind of like going to make... I don't know how to explain this without sounding like an asshole. But I'm going to go ahead and pause this so you can hear me. But this game is kind of like, to me it seems like it was made more for smarter people. You know, like to do that, or good like multitasking. And, you know, that have some, like, basic experience with, what is it called? With, like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, this game is for smart people, which I am not. So, but I will keep playing it and move forward at a later point. Where's my mouse? There it is. So, I may not be the smartest person alive, but I will continue to play this. And if y'all can't see my face, I don't know why. Like, even when I turn on my light and I turn on the webcam preview, it's still showing black on my preview. So I don't know if you can see me. So if it's just a black screen, I'm sorry. I'll figure out what's wrong with it and fix it later. But for now, I can't really do anything about it. I've never had this issue before. And yeah, it is plugged in. The light's on, so I don't know. Anyway, so as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe. Heard a noise. I'm like, my senses are very acute when I just get done playing horror games. Anyway, so as always, please like, subscribe. If you have suggestions, gameplay tips, comments, put in the comment section below, and I will see you all in the next episode.